weirdo. um, I've been out of my regular medicine, so I'm self-medicating. And not much. Not much. A little tipsy, but since it doesn't happen that often, it's like an unusual feeling to me. It's not all bad because it does help relax. And even when it hurts, it helps me laugh even more when it hurts. Oh, then I laugh even more. My emotions all over. Tears have been hitting the floor. I'm trying to rhyme. And that tipsy tipsy truth time. Oh, you can't see down that like I saw down that. I should do this. Okay. Okay. So. Yeah. Daytime. I'll have a nap before my kids get home. Rough day. I don't do this all the time anyway. I just got re-registered with my online licensed producer. Because I find the high CBD stuff from them that I make my tincture out of. The thing is, I got the alcohol that I make my tincture out of. So I don't take too much. I got this cup and I only put, it's only in the bottom like this much. Right? I only had 2. Well, that's the second one. Whoops, I just spilled it on my thing. I get tipsy way too easy. I used to drink the big guys under the table. I don't mean to be because when I was a teenager, right? That was the cool thing. But drinking was something that was never, because my biological father was an alcoholic, I guess, If it's a genetic thing, maybe that kind of increases your tolerance to it. Because that's right. Changes and then the evolution, preparing your body for alcohol. Yeah, actually, in this story, all of our ancestors, when the colonizers came over, our ancestors here on Turtle Island, North America, they did not have a tolerance to alcohol. There was no alcohol on Turtle Island. Do the research yourself, because it's true. So they didn't have a tolerance to alcohol, and this is how they was able to have been taken advantage of. It's already kind and loving and giving, right? You get a little drink in you and a little inhibitions come down. Even though it's a depressant, right? Alcohol is a depressant. But we drink it to get happy. What? Right? Makes sense? And a drunk. See, I've basically given myself a mild alcohol poisoning right now, right? But it's not extreme because I'm not puking or whatever. But that's what a drunk is. When you get drunk from alcohol, that's alcohol poisoning. It's a milder form, right? I mean, we can die from alcohol poisoning. Right. So I'm not promoting this. That's the tipsy truth. I do not promote this. But it did happen. I can also not deny this. But, right, it's 11 o'clock. What? They don't even start serving alcohol. And I'm already tipsy at 11. What the heck? I ain't making a habit of it, no. No, that's for sure. This helped. I've had a rough body days. I have been fighting this burnout. But my kids need me. Alcohol really intensifies your emotions, see? Or you're flipping from one to the other, right? You laugh and then you cry, whatever. Awesome news! Seth has got a big brother. We're setting up a meeting next week. I know, I really need. I'm gonna have her little big sister, but I need to connect that with my daughter, or myself too, right? So pray for us. Thank you. Thank you. Send those positive things. This will be a positive male role model for my son. The Brittany, the big sister, says he was a really good guy, so we need this, right? Not that their family's not. I'm not going against, but there's, we all set good examples. They're not so good examples. There are examples that hurt and examples that help. And there's some that are still just, they haven't switched those cycles yet. They're still caught in those cycles and think, well, this is the way it is. So when we just get into that point where this is the way it is, we just live with it. We do nothing to change it, right? Just because that's the way it is doesn't mean that's the way it should be. Make sense? So he's got lots of male role models and stuff. And, kids already got lots of big brothers. But this is somebody that is, I don't know. I don't want to put too much on it right now. But I got excited. I'll switch that day. Change the day around. I can't wait till he gets home and tell him. Because we need this help. We need this help. Help them respect their mother. Help them talk to their mother. Help them to see. I'm not the best. But their mom is always trying to tap in and do what's best for them. Even though I'm not inside of them. Trying to teach them to be able to tap into the source inside themselves and follow that, right? Not be led by others. Not be led by others, right? As I was thinking of idle too, right? When a car idles, it's just sitting there. So to have idols, you get nowhere. You get nowhere. Just sitting there with the idols. Idle. Idle. Okay, that's all. Little tipsy time. Right? Make a record of it. I'm not just drinking alone by myself. Here's a record of it right here. We did another little tipsy time. Now I gotta go nap. I gotta do stuff. Things are still tight. But you know what? I'll laugh about it. Yay! He's getting a big brother. Seth's got a little brother. That's awesome. Ariana's gonna have her mentor. We're gonna do Zoom meetings on that. They need that. My kids, my children need those positive influences. The ones that we acknowledge stuff, right? It's not denying. We need to acknowledge, yeah, there's rough stuff in life, but let's focus on what we're grateful for, right? We've gone through this, and how can we transmute this to make us stronger over here? How do we pull the love and the lessons from that? I need help teaching my kids that because they seem like old fuddy-duddy sometimes. Old critics complaining about everything. And they're kids. Kids should not be stressing about adult issues. They should be free. In my earlier video, I said, I don't know, I can't even remember now. Popped in my mind and then I left. What was about the kids? Oh, I said they are not little people, but children are little people. They're not little adults. They're little people, but they're not little adults. And we treat them like little adults. Careful with that, man. Careful. Because they are not adults. Little people, yes. Little humans, yes. Not little adults. They're still in those child bodies. They haven't got an adult body, right? Like, we can be children in adult bodies, but children aren't adults in child bodies. Even if they seem to have that wisdom, that's a trauma response. They got to act more mature. So we say, oh, these little wise souls, oh, they're way wise beyond their years, oh, they're so mature. It's not really. They're doing the child form of it, and sometimes adults are still acting like adults instead of just being adults. Some of us aren't even acting like adults, even though we are adults. Anyways, blah, blah, blah. Love you all. Thank you. There's truth in that tipsy talk, but for sure. Pull it out for yourself. With your source's help, right? You don't need help from source. I don't know how to turn this off now. Oh, it's right at the side. It's blending in over here. See it right here? You can't see it, but that's the stop button. That's right in here. But it's all white with a black dot in there. Let me push it. Oh wait, that don't work. I have to do it on the screen. Right there. Weirdo.